Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Potionomics. We are continuing through our days. We're still kind of in the tutorials. It won't take too much longer, I don't think. But let's see what happens next on day 3. 7 days before competition. At some point we need to make our competition potions.
What today has in store for me.
Greetings, Tuskless One! I have for you a question of dire importance.
Hi, Muktuk.
The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I do.
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed.
Thank you.
I am pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors.
Maybe.
Oh, we're not really hiring right now.
I assume that's not what he's asking.
Oh, you misunderstand. I do not seek employment, for I have already found my calling. And it is a great one!
Nice tattoos.
Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. But key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools. And I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind.
You're not wrong.
Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor edge of progress?
I like being on the cutting edge.
I like being on the cutting edge. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. It also tends to be expensive.
Yeah.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Please accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer.
It is not a bucket. It is a cauldron.
Wow, thanks. That's so generous of you.
It is, actually.
But are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive.
I only regret that I cannot offer all my many goods and services free of charge. Truly, it is a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. And yet, I find I must cover the costs of production at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks.
It's a tough conundrum.
And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable. In the end, to put a price tag upon my cauldrons, this feels like the lesser sin.
I can relate. Speaking of art, nice tattoos. I agree.
Speaking of art, nice tattoos. They really suit you.
Of all life's canvases, none is more exquisite than the body.
That was a romance option. I guess that's fair.
Especially a body that is rippling with muscle! But I hope you do not find my confidence off-putting. Such conviction is not so common here as it is in my homeland. I find it necessary, however, to hold myself in high regard. Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strengths.
You are confident.
We must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up. For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another.
You learned something new. Pump up. Apply pump up increases the interest applied by the next interest raising card by 50%. Ooh.
Solid advice.
Solid as an anvil. I am glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope that I shall see you again. Please visit my market stall, see all that I have to offer. For the world can be a cold place, and those of us who toil to bring light and beauty into being. We must stand together!
Okay. Increase in merchant customers doesn't really help us because we seem to always get at least 3 when we put out 3 potions. Enchanted Forest has increased loot drops. Enchanted Forest ingredients will cost less. Increased relationship gained with Quinn. Quinn doesn't do birthdays, but they do celebrate the day they brought home their cherished mimic. Will you help mark the occasion? So if we hang out with Quinn, we get more relationship than normal. And due to overharvesting concerns, Baptiste is placing new restrictions on the swamp. Mushroom Mire is weaker monsters and decreased loot. Mushroom Mire ingredients will cost more, so we don't want to deal with Mushroom Mire today. Nice Muktuk to give you a new cauldron. Very true. Let's set it up in the shop now, shall we? Customizing the shop to your liking is a big perk to owning the place. Go wild with it. Well, first, let's pull out our brew that we've got in our current cauldron. Nice. 5-star. Then we can upgrade. Do I click and drag? I click and drag. Cool. So now we've got a proper cauldron. We don't have any new shelves. We do have new flooring. The old wood floor and new floor. Let's go with new floor up front. Stone floor in the back around our cauldron. Seems safe. And then wallpapers. Let's replace some of the terrible walls with newer, better walls. Let's do some brewing in our new cauldron. So we can now hold 6 ingredients rather than 4. So we'll be able to get a lot more magimins. As for our current, we only have 2 minor health potions. So we want to work towards getting probably mana potions. This is really not worth that much more than the slime, but it adds a negative ingredient. So I could put in 3 of these and 3 of these. Which theoretically could push me up to the 6 stars, which would tier up. I doubt if I replace the slimes with unicorn horn. Oh, I only had 1 of them. Forgot about that. Then even more so. Yeah, it doesn't push us over, and it just makes our potions worse. And it's very stable rather than perfectly balanced. Yeah. No, all around that's just a worse choice. Okay. Don't really want to let it brew for 3. I really do wish I had a less efficient brew. So was it the... Yeah, Enchanted Forest that we do want to spend more time in. Do I want to just sell these? Or do I want to keep hold of them so I can give them to Mint? Since we're on a especially good day. I don't know. We're low on money, so I think I need to open the shop regardless. I do need to go see Baptiste at some point. Oh, it does warn me. Thank you. Let's sell both of them. We need to start brewing more potions. Because I want to open the shop more, but since we only get 2 potions per time. Is that the case? Is it still just going to be 2 potions? No, it's 3 potions now. Because we have more. So, number of ingredients determines the amount of potions, and number of magimins changes the tier. And stars. Gotcha. I think I understand that. Cool. Getting 3 potions is going to make this feel better. Do I open the shop now? I think that's the plan. Although I could, if I hadn't sped up time, I could have traveled once and then opened up the shop. And that may have been an even better call. Ah well, we'll open the shop. Good to see you, I mean it. This looks pretty great if the price is right. Oh, I should have adjusted my deck. That was a mistake. Sympathy could help. You're not attacking me, though. Let's go sympathy. Reel them in. And plant the seed. We'll end the turn. Oh, I really thought this would be a quick in and out. Only 4 more. We do have a captivate. We don't need the set 'em ups. I think I'm going to remove some of the set 'em ups from my deck because they're pretty worthless unless we happen to also chance to have the reel 'em in. And getting both those at the same time seems less common. You're going to shield. Let's just end turn. You're not stressing us out. And I've still got the plant the seed running. Okay. So we could do sympathy, reel them in, and then close out. Max interest. Nice. I can't wait to try it. Thanks for your business. Can I help you? I used to buy from your uncle. I see talent runs in the family. I hope we can come to an agreement. Yeah, let's captivate. You are not trying to stress us. And sympathy doesn't help. So, unfortunately, we just end turn. Oh, that's not a fair price. Alright. Set them up. Reel them in. Reel them in. Reel them in. And end turn. Increase stress by 1 whenever a card is played. Ew. Okay, plant the seed's not great now, because we're basically at the end. I'd take 2 stress if I used both of these. But I think I probably should, and then we just close the deal. Almost got you over the line, but did not. Alright, close the deal. Thanks for your business.
That's all of them, for now.
Let's adjust our deck. So, yeah. Set 'em ups, I think, are not amazing. Reel 'em ins, I think, are fine. I mean, 2 for 7 is not great either. We need to get better cards, and we get better cards by hanging out with people and ranking them up. Was it Quinn that we got to the point where they're ready to go up a rank? I think so. But yeah, Muktuk gave us Pump 'em Up, which feels better. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Part of me thinks Scheme isn't as bad as I thought. It takes 2 time for 3 random cards. I don't know. We'll just save that. So our brew should be ready now. I keep clicking here thinking that'll get me into the brew, but it's not. We've got to click on the brew category. Let's bottle it up. Hey, it increased to a common, so we've got 3 commons. 0 star, sadly. Let's start a brew. Oh. That's not balanced. And it's only counting as 2, so I would need another ingredient in there. Alright. What else do we have? If I can't do health potions, or I can't do health potions well, and I could go with the slime. Does that help me in any manner if I did this instead? Oh, I was like, where did my mandrake roots go? They just got shuffled out of order, that's why I'm confused. So no, if I went with slime and then 2 mandrakes, that's what I was trying to do. And then 3 of these. Okay, it's considered a stable. Which means 1 star and a chance for another. Doesn't quite get us to cross over. If we had 1 more Magimin in there, would have been enough. That is a shame. We still have the ingredients to make a good health potion, but I doubt we have the ingredients to really do anything else. Can you get out of there? Thank you. Because, yeah, what we have the most of is yellow, unfortunately. And those still need... Because I don't think... Is there anything that's yellow? There is yellow and red. Never mind. Fire tonic. I guess I might as well mark it, if that's what we're working on. Okay. Let's make a fire tonic then, since that's what we've got the Magimins for. Brewing 2 is fine. If I wait until this completes to send Mint out, I could send her to the fire. But the fireplace... Yeah, the fire swamp, whatever it is. We need more healing potions to get through there anyway. And currently, the forest gives better drops. Let's start this. I don't think there's a better choice here. We're going to get 3 fire tonics that could theoretically even get up to common. Now, I could travel, because we could sell those magic potions. I could travel instead to everyone. Ooh, including Muktuk. Check out what he's got going on. So we can go to Baptiste, get the ingredients, send Mint to the forest. The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. Yeah, so those are the ingredients that we intentionally purchased. And then in addition, Bubble Ooze. That is a large collection of random things. You're probably very expensive. But very good if we needed all 4 of those. Thank you. I don't think... If I invested... Yeah, I don't care about that one. It's pretty terrible Magimins. It's got a positive trait, though. 52 per. Ew. That has a negative and a positive, which makes it actually decent. Let's get one of those. It's not that expensive, and we can give it to Quinn so that we have easier access to them in the future, because an 18 Magimin is pretty good. Hopefully she's not going to charge me a fortune for it. Yeah, I think that's probably the best I'm going to pull off with you. Let's check out Mint. If you knock down a boss monster in the forest, it sure does make a sound. Ooh. No, that's nothing. It's got a good trait. And then even more oak wood. Okay. So you have better rewards here. You are up to level 3 now. How far do you get just on your own, health-wise? Okay, so you did need a mana potion. You didn't need a common mana potion. Is it worth 45 gold to get 1 extra ingredient? And I think the answer to that is no, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're going to just go with this. It's 25 gold. You'll get some stuff back for me. Good choice. I'm on it. Then we swing by Quinn. And expand your wares. Because of what we gave you before, and they're all cheaper now because of that bonus. So was there anything that was particularly good that I wanted? I do like things that are 8s rather than... And these are pretty decent. I do like how cheap those are. But we just need to get more Magimins in the cauldron. I mean, that's 8 Magimins. Costs 3. I mean, it's really not that much better. Let's be real. It's 2 more Magimins, but it imparts a negative trait. I think we'll just buy all 4 of these and all 4 of these and call that good for that. And was it mandrakes that we were low on? Yeah. Should probably buy a couple more. Is there any way for me to see how many I have? Yes. So we have 3 each of these. We'll get up to 8 of those as well. So we've got 8 of the basic ingredients. Better than nothing. We could rank up with you. Let's go see Muktuk first. Then we can come back to Quinn, rank up, and that will be when our potion's ready. May I be of service? Let's see what you sell. So, for 100 gold, we could get a different cauldron. 6 ingredients, max Magimins 160. I don't know what our current one is. Versus 7. But less Magimins. We also have shelves. 5% price increase, additional 3% for basic potions. 3% for tonics. Yeah, so there's something to be said for saving up money just to get a better cauldron. Or better shelves. I do like the idea of, well, 7 is going to be hard to balance things, though we do have the ones that are now worth 2 different types of ingredients, which would leave things balanced at 7. But I'm wondering if 7 ingredients gets us up to a 4th potion. I'm guessing it doesn't. It's probably every 2. So probably 8 ingredients would be needed to get 4 potions per brew. So probably more max magimins is more useful. Do not be intimidated by beauty. Alright, we'll hang out with Quinn, since it's her birthday. Or, not birthday, it's the day they got their mimic. I guess I've got a minute.
This is sort of an unusual location for a business, isn't it?
It has its perks.
I feel like the views. It must get lonely, though.
It must get lonely, though, being up here by yourself.
Yeah, that's one of those perks I mentioned. Listen, in business, you've got to use any advantage you've got, whether that's the high ground or a low blow. Got the upper hand? That's when you press the attack.
Press the attack. Raise interest by 5 and draw a card. See, that's a draw card that I like, because it's still increasing interest.
I'm willing to make the most of an advantage. As soon as I get an advantage, I mean.
Just now, I could use an advantage in the marketplace. You might fit the bill. Come on, follow me. All right, here's the deal. There are a total of 4 chocolatiers in this town. Each one of them gives out 1 free sample per customer per day. What are you waiting for? Go get him. Bring him here.
Spurred on by the urgency in Quinn's voice, Sylvia plunges into the throng. Chocolatiers aren't hard to find. In a matter of minutes, she has 4 small chocolate treats.
Yoink.
Hey, wait a minute! What gives? You can't be that lazy.
First of all, I wouldn't underestimate my laziness if I were you.
Ha!
But more to the point, I've got a lifetime ban from those stalls. All 4 of them.
What did you do to pull that off?
Well, in that case, I'm glad I could help you out, I guess.
But what if I wanted chocolate?
Hey, don't be sore. I'll share if you want.
Thanks.
But they use some unusual ingredients in these things.
If people are buying it, it's probably fine.
You never know what's inside until you take a bite.
Unusual ingredients? As in monster parts?
Yeah. Welcome to Rafta.
Among other things.
Tell me more.
Why use such strange ingredients?
That's what we have access to. You gotta understand, this island was off limits for years. And all that time, the land was stewing in sweet, sweet magical juices. So pretty much anything you find here is gonna have some magic in it. I guess we have that dead witch to thank for that. Maven. She performed some pretty out there experiments before the Heroes Guild took her out.
It almost sounds like you admire her. Wasn't she evil?
Better evil than boring. Maybe she could have taught me some things. Maybe I could have taught her some things.
Probably not.
Anyway, the land Maven left behind is a weird place, full of weird stuff. And I like weird. Weird is rare. Weird is valuable. The hard part is getting our hands on the best stuff. We need the local heroes to, get good.
Mint's leveling up.
They rely on potions when they're out there foraging. So, if you level up your craft, they get better, and you and I both benefit.
Do my best, or we're in this together then.
We're in this together then. That's sort of sweet.
Yeah, sure. Super
Blush.
sweet. As long as you don't turn out to be dead weight.
I feel like I'm doing all the work. You're just floating around waiting for me to hand you ingredients.
Now, I gotta get back. Boxer gets antsy if I leave him for too long. And I get the impression you've got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, because again, I'm doing all the work. Alright, we could travel to Mint now. But that counts as another time segment. But I do want to get... I do want to get those ingredients from her. Sure. How about that? I did a thing. I made some progress, but the monsters got the better of me. Yeah, I know. Okay. Just some normal stuff that we've seen before. No big surprise. If I wanted you... Oh, no, because I wanted to go back home to get the fire tonics before sending you out again. Mistakes. Yeah, that might not have played that right. See you soon. Also, we're basically out of money. Alright. Brew. Let's bottle up those fire tonics. Didn't quite upgrade to the normal tier. We do have a lot more ingredients now, including these ones. So I could put in like just a couple of these. Okay, so this is making another fire tonic, which I don't need. I need healing potions, which I guess is the mandrake, right? Yeah. So that has us balanced. So if I then just used those... There we go. It's perfectly balanced. 6 ingredients, but we're all the way up to 48. So then we're guaranteed to rank up. So yeah, I need the 18 value from something that we can get mana potions for, and common fire tonics. I guess these are still not sufficient that we're going to get to the 3 stars. And that's what we really need, is those 3-star items. Ugh. It's hard to pull off. Anyway, let's brew those. Then I can still open the shop. Is that what I want to do? Probably. I need money. Got our potion brewing. Yeah. Let's open shop for the last time segment. It's too late in the day for small talk. I don't even recognize the ingredients that went into this. I guess I should have messed with our deck again. Alright, let's captivate. And plant the seed. And then brace ourselves. That's quite a markup. Okay, we can captivate again. Pump up will make reel them in even better. We could plant the seed again. Oh, no. Raises by 16. I think it did actually increase the amount, because I think it was 8 each. I just saw that it increased it back to 3 turns, and I was like, oh, it just reset the timer? No, I think it doubled it up. You're not the only one with a shop to run. Okay, we could set them up, reel them in. Could gain sympathy as well, but we're going to start with the set them up. No, because if we did sympathy, we'd run out of... No, we wouldn't run out of patience. Okay. Let's do a sympathy. Actually, technically, just ending the turn gives 16, and we're not going to get that with the reel them in. So it's probably smarter, actually, just to end the turn. And by ending the turn, we have a chance to get the closeout. Alright then. It's a weird strategy, but that's where we're at. You are going to stress me. Although stress may not matter because we're about to go to sleep for the day. I'll take the hit. Oh, that maxed you out, so you just bought it. New stuff is best stuff. Take care. Just a heads up, I noticed some dust bunnies in the corner. Okay. Pump up doesn't matter. None of these matter because we can't actually... None of them actually give us any interest. Well, that's disappointing. Although you are about to stress us out, so I'll do a sympathy anyway. Probably not going to waste a second one. I wish I could buy something nicer. Okay, we got set them up and reel them in. Both of which are good. And then we could plant the seed twice to get the 16 interest. If we're going to break my budget, it'd be for something special. Cool, we got Captivate. Gain a bit more interest. Reel them in and close them out, or end the turn to get 16 more points and not get to close them out. That's going to be 16 right there, which is what this gives me. And unless I got a Captivate, I wouldn't have anything else to do next turn. But in theory, I might get to close it out in the next hand. Unlikely. No, there's still 2 more close them outs in my deck. And another Captivate. Let's end turn. He won't run out of patience. Right? Yeah. It's gonna reduce interest gained. That's not great. Still, I think it's the better call. It's kind of plain. We did get a Captivate and a close them out. Excellent. So I could do pump up and then close out. And that maxed his interest. Perfect. And people say I'm hard to please. Come back soon. Alright, what about you? We are starting to get a little bit of stress, unfortunately. Fuming. Sylvia's stress increases stress by 2 at the start of Sylvia's turn. We'll brace ourselves and then end turn. Yeah. Alright, if we could wait more turns. But you're impatient, so you're going to lose additional turns. So I could pump up, reel them in. Plant the seed and end turn. Does that work? So plant the seed will bring you down to 4. End turn will drop by 3. Is that already factored in there? May not be. I think I just have to... Do I end turn and hope that I get something better? Like a Captivate? Maybe. Oh god, look at this place. A creeper, it seems like my nephew. Okay, so it was counted as part of it. The end turn 3 did include that. We can captivate to get you one more turn. 2 more turns. Sympathy, pump up, and then close it out. Raise interest by 17. Yes, please. 61 gold. Can't wait to try it.
That's all of them for now.
Free cauldron, maybe luck's on our side. Okay. That's the end of day 3. Day 4.
The glamorous life of a potions witch. It's not quite as I pictured it.
Well, what do we have here?
Hello, fancy witch.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. What can I do for you?
Oh, did you mistake me for a customer? That's adorable.
You did just walk into a shop? That's typically what customers do.
I'm not a customer. My name is Roxanne, and I'm a potion maker of some renown around here. You know, I suppose that makes us rivals.
We could be friends.
What?
Oh, don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. And if I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it.
Yeah, that was unfortunately our uncle. By ruining the shop and running off with a bunch of money, it seems like, before dying.
But I'm simply here to wish you luck, dear. After all, just because we're rivals doesn't mean we have to be enemies.
Thanks.
Really? Wow, that's a huge relief, actually. I'm new here, and I could use a little friendly advice.
Absolutely. Start with hot soapy water and a vigorous scrubbing.
It's not the advice we were searching for.
No, I want to ask about the big competition that's coming up.
Ah, yes. What a day that will be. I can see it now. The adoring masses, the cries of adulation, the huge pile of gold soiled with the tears and viscera of my fallen opponent.
So you're our competition.
I suppose I'll have to rinse it off before I spend it. So, will I see you there? Cheering me on from the stands, perhaps?
No, I'll be the opponent that you're already planning on seeing my tears and viscera.
Actually, I'm planning on competing too.
What a positively charming idea. Please disregard all that nonsense about me getting little pieces of you all over the winnings. How silly.
Oh, good. I thought...
No, I'll take great care to eviscerate you before you get anywhere near that gold.
Wow, so much for making new friends.
Oh, honey, I said we weren't enemies. I never said we were friends.
Yeah.
Well, she went from good luck to I'm going to enjoy disemboweling you awfully fast.
She was right about one thing. Rafter's economy thrives on competition. We don't want to be the only potion shop in town.
Right. Just the best one.
Let's start with not the worst and work our way up from there.
Yeah. Because our uncle left us with the worst. Roxanne's undeniable appeal. Roxanne's rolled out a worryingly effective charm offensive, cornering the market on health potions. Decreased value for health potions. Ugh. Enchanted Forest has increased drops. It's good. Flesh costs more, fruit costs less, plant costs less. Now that you're finding a rhythm, you should try attracting more customers. When stocking shelves, think about placing some potions on display in the front window. Potions placed on display won't be sellable, but they will draw in more shoppers. The more valuable the potion and the nicer the shelf, the more likely you'll see an increase in customers. We've never been unable to sell. We need more shelves. Once we get to a point where we have more shelves than, like, we have more potions that we can sell than customers are coming in, I think that's going to be a bigger deal. We got a new card, Press the Attack, that I wanted to put in but totally forgot to. Oh, citing their financial interdependence, Quinn sees Sylvia as a potential ally in a turbulent economy. I haven't read through some of these lately. Muktuk hopes that his enthusiasm for his craft is persuasive and that Sylvia will choose to make use of his creations. Baptiste, as a noble, has asked for Sylvia's insights to help him better understand the commoners in his employ. Mint is eager to make her way as a hero, and she hopes Sylvia will be part of her journey. Suppress the attack. It's a raise interest card that also has a draw card. Maybe we'll remove one of each of these to get, not to get these in. But I think from that, we're going to end the episode there. Next time, we'll actually take off with day 4. Day 4. There it is. I was like, it's not day 6. Day 4. And see what we can do. So for now, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.